All of the interest in the property market in Detroit at the moment is how much do you think that's going to push prices up, and is that going to have an effect on how many properties you buy this year?
Almost definitely. Every year the price goes up because you get more and more attention from out of state and out the country. And, the competition grows tremendously. So yes, it's going to be a lot of competition. We're going to cherry pick where we buy and how we buy, and hopefully we have a lot of investors more or less going in, getting their books together versus our own. We have a lot of other cities that we're trying to target.
I think Antoine, you said last week that part of your one of the services you operate is you'll sell a number of houses to an investor and then offer property management for them if they're out of state or out of country. Is that how much of your business is?
Well, actually, that's going to be a growing aspect of our business. Just with the sheer volume of houses we've gotten so far throughout the years, the management piece has been necessary for us to ensure our returns, more so than offering it as a service to other people or other investors. But this year, it's definitely going to be something that we'll probably do some marketing for, and ideally, we can create some partnerships with like-minded investors, and then it just becomes a natural part of, we'll fit them into our system and just handle their property the same way we've handled ours throughout the years.
Right.
So that's the ideal scenario for us, is to grow partnerships and just provide that all-inclusive service for like-minded investors. And this is the other piece from an investor standpoint, because we've had people look at it and say, was this a non-profit or is this a for-profit thing? We're also balanced in such a way that for people that don't take kindly to or show appreciation for the opportunity, we also have the teeth to set you outside. So it's not a situation where, don't pay and you can stay. No, you're going to put some skin in the game. Not only are you going to bring a little money to the table, but you're going to commit to educating yourself, or you'll pay for that $100 a month indefinitely, added on to the end of your contract, either way. And if at some point in time throughout this process, you're not man or woman enough to make a phone call and say, listen, I run into a situation this month, I'll make it up next month, or you're a person that makes that type of phone call and then your actions don't stay in line, we let the court get involved and we let the sheriff sit you outside, and we take that property back and we make it available to somebody else who's going to appreciate the opportunity. So it's very important for people looking upon this to understand that no, this is just not a giveaway, and that the teeth and the mechanisms in place that are needed to ensure a return on investment are in place. The triple win is the objective.
Right.
The win for the person in moving into a property, the win for the investor, and the win for the city itself. Honestly, it's not a delicate balance to strike. It becomes a matter of us being more of underwriters, if you will, for the kind of people that we allow to invest with us or through us. And so if that limits us to, the total number of investors, we're okay with that. If we get a strategic few that think the way we think and want to, again, create a triple win for all involved, not just for the investor, then, it doesn't take but a few people, because we've been doing it on our own and made some tremendous impact. And so just to add a few more solid investors that way, we'll grow exponentially.
And to your point, Mr. Broadway, the longer term involves a lot more skin in the game, right?
Yes, it does, but it's a more secure return. And Detroit is a very community-based city. One of the things that we have really developed is a relationship. So we don't necessarily sell homes. We build relationships that lead people to the reality of home ownership. And that's the crucial thing in what we do versus everybody else. It's relationship that develops trust. They have trust in your model, trust in the results, word of mouth. It's a win-win.
Right.
ownership within the neighborhoods is critical to stabilizing the city overall. And so, you know, when you create a homeowner, you can change a person's family tree. You know, and that example of leveraging that property to send that son or daughter away to college that otherwise would not have had the opportunity to go, that's huge.
What I tell my guys and advise my guys to do, if we have a house here and it's a abandoned one across the street or right next door, cut both of them. Pick both of the paper off the grass or the bottles up. That way it helps the whole neighborhood, and if we're selling that property, it helps sell our property also. So we try to do go over and beyond a call of duty to keep these houses up.
And that speaks back to relationship.
All right.
Because we're visible and we're demonstrating that we care about where you live. We care about how you care about where you live. So we're not just coming in, purchasing a parcel and walking off. No, we're committed to really helping this parcel become part of your community. And our pledge, as my partner just said, we don't have the luxury. We could take the luxury like everybody else. Neighbors, people call, the office get calls a lot. Periodically, you got grass, you got a tree limb laying down. We could say, well, but no, we care about what that neighbor sees. And we go after that because we want to maintain image and respect.